Recently, I made an underwater village, and it was going really well. But then the turtles came along, and they ruined everything. Part 1. The Great Manipulation. So they came along, they acted all innocent and cute. They were just little turtles after all. They were nice to have around in the village. They made the village feel more alive. And the villagers were more than happy to have some pets around too, as their cats don't particularly like it here. But that's their trick. They build a friendly relationship with the village, but then they lay their eggs and leave. And so you're there and you can't just leave the eggs. That turtle was your friend. And what kind of friend would leave their other friends' children to just be trampled? And so you're manipulated by them to guard their eggs from the zombies and the drowned that want those eggs, all free of charge. And so you have to stay there all day and all night to ensure the safety of those eggs. And if you leave for just a moment, they could be gone. So the turtles turn you into their own personal bodyguards. And they don't care for you. They don't even care for their eggs. They will just swim away and you might never see them again. They are maliciously manipulating you for their children's defense, so that their species can thrive, all at your expense. Part 2. They attract danger. Zombies and drowned hunt the little baby turtles and the eggs. Meaning, if you have turtles around, and therefore have turtle eggs around, you're going to be inviting an apocalypse into your area. The great hordes of drowned and zombies will arise, and they will relentlessly attack those eggs. But they won't stop at that, for they will go after you as well. And so it becomes your duty to build defences, not just to protect the turtle eggs, but also to protect yourself. This will require significant investment into gathering resources, and a lot of time to construct and maintain those defences. And so an opportunity cost of doing other things, such as building a giant like button statue outside of your base, arises because of the danger that the turtles bring onto the land and the actions that they force you to engage in order to protect the turtle eggs and your life and your property. Part 3. They ruin your builds. Right, baby turtles are tiny. Like seriously, they're smaller than any other mob. So they're kind of annoying to deal with. Have you ever tried to build anything with baby turtles around? If not, let me just say, it's annoying. Like, because they're so small, they're impossible to move. And you can't just hit them, because they're a baby turtle. You don't hit baby animals. And so you just have to wait for it to move. And then you can... Oh no, now another one's in my way. And this just gets so much worse when there's many of them. And in my underwater village, there's a lot of these evil turtles. And so that means there's a lot of these cute little baby turtles. But eventually, when they do move away, then you can build whatever you want to. Well, as long as it doesn't restrict the turtles' movements or cause them to stop drowning, suffocating for some random reason, because they sometimes just do that for no apparent reason. You know, I bet some of these turtles stole my bone meal. It's so annoying when that happens. Alright, I know it's not that bad. They're not ruining your builds greatly, they're just slowing you down. But it's still kind of annoying, and it is limiting your creativity. Part 4. The plastic. As you should all know by now, turtles love eating plastic waste, just as you should love that subscribe button. So if you haven't already, please make sure to press it, it really helps. And while we're just waiting for you to do that, let's just let the turtles enjoy their wonderfully tasty meal. Part 5. They're secretly overpowered. Despite their slow speed on land, they have a hidden ability. They can swim incredibly fast, making them way more capable than they let on. Now yes, they are a sea animal, so it's sort of expected for this to happen. Like, obviously a fish would go faster in the water than on land. But that's not their true hidden power. No. It's the way they breathe. Turtles breathe air. Like, when they are under the water, they are actually just holding their breath for a few hours, and then they return to the surface for oxygen. So they don't actually breathe underwater, alright? Even if it seems like they can. In reality, the way that they do this is because of some sort of complex biological process in their blood and just the way their body is. Alright? Make sense? Now, when a baby turtle grows up, they drop a scute, which is just a part of their shell. And with 5 of these scutes, you can make a turtle helmet, and that allows you to breathe underwater for an additional 10 seconds. But it's not the shell that allows the turtles to breathe underwater, and a scute is part of their shell. So how do 5 tiny shell pieces let you breathe underwater? If that's not how they do, how are the shell fragments giving water breathing powers? It doesn't make sense. Something isn't adding up here. They're hiding something. But what? Do they have some sort of magical powers? Part 6. The Conspiracy. Turtles are evil. Turtles are manipulative. Turtles are clearly plotting something. Make no mistake, what they do is no accident. Everything they have done is intentional. They are the lizard rulers, controlling everything in your oceanic Minecraft lives, all from the shadows of the deep oceans. And they don't need to fight to achieve their goals, because they can get you to do it for them, with no expense to them, and all the burdens and costs on you. They are the master manipulators of the world, and they're controlling, and they're growing their influence, and their populations, and they...
Bro, what is wrong with you? Do you need to chill out and get away from these conspiracy theories?
No, these villagers don't understand it. I built that village. I made their homes. And those turtles, they're trying to control it. You need to wake up to reality. You know, just watch this video and you will see how the turtles have been invading my village right from the start and trying to put their evil little fins all over it.